Namaste. Today we're doing a slow routine for perfect sleep. So you're more than welcome to do this flow by your bed in the room. You don't even need the mat. You can do it on your bed if you wish so. So let's go ahead and come into the child's pose. If you want to, you can open your knees wide as your mat, touching the big toes together, or you can keep your knees together in general. Eventually releasing your head towards the mat. Maybe the forehead will touch the mat or your bed, wherever you are. And just go ahead and roll your head from side to side. And if it doesn't reach the floor, no worries. Just pull the crown down towards the ground to start releasing any tension in the upper back. Close your eyes. Take full, deep inhale in and exhale, melting your torso down, melting your pelvis closer to your heels. Inhale, deep, mindful, slow. And exhale twice as long as your inhale. Completely releasing the carbon dioxide out, softening and letting go. Inhale, breathing in, spreading through the chest, widening through the rib cage. And exhale twice as long, melting everything down, shifting the gears. And then go ahead and take several more deep breaths just like that. So we're going to be holding the poses for some time, helping you to decompress, helping you to be still, so that you can transition into the parasympathetic nervous system, allowing yourself to ground, allowing yourself to shift into the state where you will be able to stay calm and fall asleep right away. So keep taking inhales in, making your exhales twice as long. This is also grounding pranayama that helps you to slow down and it helps you to reconnect with the parasympathetic nervous system as well. Now you can stay here. If you want to add to that, go ahead. Reach your hands as far forward as they will go. Come into all fours. Bring your knees as wide as your hips, and then tuck your toes under. And lift your pelvis back and up, coming into downward facing dog. Close your eyes. Allow the crown to pull down towards the floor. Once again, releasing the tension from the neck, from the shoulders. Allowing the neck to get very long. If it feels right, start pedaling your feet. Bending one knee, bringing the opposite heel down. Moving here as slow as you can. Nowhere to rush. You are at your final destination for the day. So just allow yourselves to start releasing, setting aside your thoughts from the day, setting aside your concerns, your worries, just allowing yourself to stay calm, following your inhales and very long exhales. And then eventually gently walk your feet forwards. Open your feet as wide as your hips, maybe a little bit wider. Go ahead, bend your knees, clasp your hands in the elbows, and soften your torso down. Perhaps gently swaying the body from side to side.
Keep pulling the crown down, noticing that your head gets very, very heavy. And the heavier is your head, the more you're able to extend for your neck, to soften the shoulders, the upper back. This pose is also known as a waterfall pose. So maybe come to stillness and imagine that the water is rushing down your back, releasing the tension. Maybe roll your head, yes, no. And then once again come back to the stillness, drawing all your attention inwards. Acknowledge if you're feeling more of your body weight in the balls of your feet. And if so, see if you can transfer the weight back into your heels. Maybe transferring it back into the balls of your feet. And then eventually lifting the toes just for a moment. Pressing the feet down, spreading the weight equally between the front and the back of your feet. And then softening the toes down. Taking another inhale here. Your eyes are still closed. Your jaw is open. Your tongue is soft. And exhale, release the hands down. Go ahead, walk your palms slightly forward. Step your feet back, coming into downward facing dog once again. Now, if you notice that your back is round in here, bend your knees a lot, extending the pelvis high. And if you're able to straighten the knees, keeping your spine straight, you're more than welcome to do so. Taking another moment here. This is the great pose to help you come down. It brings more blood to your head. It helps to release your spine. It helps to lengthen through your legs. Take full inhale here. And exhale, soften the knees down to the mat. Go ahead, sit onto your pelvis. And we're gonna take the twist from here. So extend the right leg in front of you, point the toes up. Bring the left foot to the outer edge of your right thigh. Release the left hand behind you. Inhale, reach the right hand up. And on exhale, hug the left knee towards your body. Press even more into your left palm. And then gently twist your torso back. Take one more inhale, extending through the crown. Close your eyes, soften your jaw. And exhale, twist back. Take one more cycle of breath here. And then when you're ready, unwind. Switching the sides, extend your left leg. Bring the right foot to the outer edge. Bring the right hands behind you. Inhale, reach the left hand towards the sky. And on exhale, go ahead and hug your knee into your chest. Inhale, press even more for the right hand, maybe for the right fingertips to lengthen your spine. And exhale, allow yourself to twist deeper. Full inhales. And exhales twice as long. And then eventually come back to the neutral. Go ahead, bring your feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana. Roll your glutes back to reconnect with your sit bones.
Inhale, reach up for the crown, extend. And exhale, go ahead, reach your hands forward, gently round through your torso, close your eyes, and soften your body down. So we're not pressing ourselves down towards the feet. We're just finding the comfortable spots where we can surrender, allowing the gravity to take over. And you're more than welcome to stay here. This is the safest forward bend from the seated position. Now, if you've been practicing before and your body is open, of course, you're more than welcome to do the full Paschimottanasana pose, straightening both legs and folding your torso over it. But if this is the only exercise that you've done today, just come back here. This is safer for your spine. Now close your eyes and we're gonna stay here for a couple of minutes. So our parasympathetic nervous system turns on after about 1 minute of stillness. And at times when we're doing the forward folds, we can experience lots of anxiety coming up. We're not used to staying still or withdrawing the senses inwards as we're doing right now. In this pose, keeping your eyes closed, you can't see anything, you can't feel much, but you can allow yourself to go inwards, listening to the sounds of your breathing, listening to the sounds of your heartbeats. Full, soft inhales in and exhales twice as long. And as you're staying here, take another moment to scan your body from the crown to the toes, releasing any tension if you happen to notice any. All attention to your breath, softening the body and setting aside any thoughts that are coming into your mind. 5 more deep cycles of breath here. And inhale gently. Ground through the palms and lift your torso up. Bring your hands on both sides of your knees and bring your knees together. Now we're gonna finish up bringing the legs up the wall. If you're not in your bed yet, I would highly encourage to transition into your bed and do it on your bed if you have a wall nearby. So let's come sideways to the wall. One of your hip will be touching the wall, and then we will release the forearms down, releasing the torso, and eventually bringing the legs up. Sometimes it's helpful to have a belt and or like a towel or something to tie the knots on your thighs. And in that way, if your legs will want to relax and roll out, you don't have to keep them together. If you don't have anything next to you, that's absolutely fine as well. Bringing your left palm on top of your heart, bringing your right palm on top of your belly. Close your eyes. Take full inhale in and exhale twice as long. Inhale into the belly, noticing how the right palm is lifting up. And exhale twice as long. Feel that long movement under your right palm as your belly shifts towards the back. Inhale, keep breathing in. With exhale, softening and releasing. Now we're gonna stay here for a couple minutes as well. Maybe you will feel gentle tingling in your feet, in your toes, as the blood rushes down. Maybe you'll feel some lightness in your feet. So embrace it all. Your eyes are closed. Your face is soft. The whole head is very, very heavy, pressing onto the mat. Releasing the back, pressing the shoulder blades down and the upper arms. And pressing the pelvis down as well. And if you're ready for your sleep, you're more than welcome to bend the knees, to press away from the wall, shifting onto your bed, and taking a full shavasana there, completely letting go and falling asleep. If you still need to finish up a couple of things, you can bend the knees, you can roll onto the right side, and then eventually finding your way out to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed, keeping your spine straight, and just noticing all this inner calmness, all the peace. And just keep this state till you go to your bed. Try not to talk to anyone. Try not to get on your phone, checking the social media. Just stay with this inner harmony and allow yourself to get a deep, tranquil sleep. Thank you for the practice. Namaste.